Hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of OffLaine here on the Funny Fucker server, same as usual. I hope you guys are doing well. If you guys are watching it on the day that I'm recording this video, hope you are enjoying your Saturday. And if you are not, good for you, I guess. Now today I wanted to continue work on the afterlife. I wanted to actually try and get part of it finished. And while I do this, I usually don't specify things along these lines. But I wanted to highlight something. I wanted to show my appreciation for a comment that one of my good friends, Reno, left on a recent video. And while I'm doing this, I will read out this comment for you guys as well, just so you guys have an idea of what it says. On the previous video about imposter syndrome, Reno ended up commenting on it, talking about a similar thing, and he said, pursuing streaming with the sole aim of making it can take a toll on one's mental well-being. I would know that. The pressure to succeed and the unpredictability of streaming can lead to stress, anxiety, and even depression. Constant comparison to others, the uncertainty of success, and the demands of maintaining an audience can all contribute to a strain on mental health. Therefore, it's essential to approach streaming with realistic expectations and prioritize mental well-being above all else. I completely agree with this. But he also continues. Let me just get some of these resources, and then I will, because I'm just standing here reading it. He continues saying, I think the analogy of holding out one's arm doesn't actually capture the multifaceted nature of streaming success. Instead, I see streaming more like a lottery. Some individuals engage in it casually, not expecting much in return, while others feel a strong sense of destiny or obsession driving their efforts. Additionally, there are those who simply just happen to make it through sheer luck of circumstance. That's why the advice of often given is to focus on the experience of streaming rather than fixating solely on achieving fame or fortune. Just like playing the lottery, the joy should come from the process itself, not the outcome. To me, this is a really important point because I agree as well. Streaming is a very multifaceted beast. As much as streaming is an amazing way to engage yourself socially with people that are around you, I will agree, it is a beast. Is a terrifying one at that. Through the time that I've spent going for streaming, I have gone through multiple phases of feeling like that streamer that's comparing herself to others and feeling not worth the time and effort that is put into streaming, and also having that imposter syndrome when I do get people coming up to me saying that they are inspired by my stuff. I feel like it's a very natural thing to feel, especially in this day and age when a single algorithm change could completely change how you approach and succeed in streaming and YouTubing and making content in general. Our reliance on external forces giving us validation for what we do is a kind of crazy thing to think of. Because while you sit there and you stream for thousands of hours, I'm almost at 2,000 hours streamed. You also have the concept of well, not the concept of, but you kind of gain a sense of being like a cog in a machine. Like you feel like Mr. Incredible in that one insurance company. You feel like you're a cog. And it's really interesting. Because the algorithm, being a robot, is completely and utterly unfeeling, unwavering, uncaring. It's like everything that a modern CEO wants to be, except they're not a pussy. Did I say that out loud? I said that out loud. However, at the same time, this algorithm, it has so many weird biases. Obviously, I remember seeing an interview with the CEO of Twitch, on someone's stream, and he was mentioning how there is no algorithm that bans streamers. It's purely human error. And that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense considering. But it's weird that we have to live through a time where we have to question whether the decisions made for human beings and their creativity is determined by robots or by humans. And along with that, because we have to walk on eggshells whenever we're streaming, it adds a dependency on the streamer to feel like they are required to suck up in a way. Like, it feels like the average streamer is spending more time it seems like the average streamer is spending more time developing a fucking praise kink, trying to realize what's going on and trying to get approval from the system, than they are actually streaming and enjoying streaming. It feels like an unspoken rule, in a way, where you have streamers desperate to get some kind of approval from an algorithm and get success that some feel like they deserve. But then you also have an incredibly cold, unfeeling algorithm that spends no time worrying about the health of its creators. And so much time focusing on the minuscule parts of it. If I wanted to, I could go ahead and min-max this channel. I can make shorts out of the streams. I could hire an editor and like pay them a lot of money to constantly work. I could do this, that, and the other thing and still not make it. Because when everything's said and done, it doesn't matter what effort I put into it. What matters is if the algorithm approves of it. And yeah, I mean, I could put thousands of, I've put multiple thousands of hours into streaming. But at the same time, I'm stuck here. I'm not stuck, but I've put multiple thousands of hours into streaming. But here I am, same place that I have been, you know? And that's no offense to streaming as the game. I try and manage my own mental health without burning myself out. That's the thing. That's the thing with me. I don't like forcing myself to burn out, you know? It's not healthy, obviously. And sometimes I do lay in bed. Like I did that today. I laid in bed and I was like, I don't want to get out of bed today. Gonna be honest. But then I would do things like reading comments. I would be sitting there and I'd be reading the comments of the video. And I was looking for the reference photos that Eli took. I completely lost them. I don't know where they are. But I've streamed for over 1.8 thousand hours. Almost 2,000 hours over what, almost 10 years. It's kind of insane. Yet if I started a new channel and I min-maxed, I would get to this point in like a week. It feels like playing a game on a different, it's like playing a pay-to-win game in a free-to-play manner. That's what it feels like. Because obviously, I'm not going to get the same results. But I'd be damned if I didn't feel like I would, you know? It may take so much longer to actually get those results, but when everything's said and done, who's having the more fun here? Because when you're playing a pay-to-win game in a free-to-play manner, in the same way that streaming is, over time you'll get resources that the people that just pay their way to the top don't get. Like, I would not have a community like I do today if I min-maxed. If I sat there and I was like, oh, I'm gonna record things every single day. I'm gonna make sure that I have stuff set up for hourly uploads. It's a strange thing, because on one hand, I would much rather, do I have a lot of space here? Oh yeah, I got a lot of space here. This is gonna be where V's bedroom is. On one hand, do I got a lot of... yeah, I mean, on one hand, I have a lot of community. A lot of people that I would argue may look up to me, but yeah, I can argue the other way as well. But I also have, like, let's say this video, the one that you guys are watching right now, somehow hits the fucking algorithm. Hundreds of thousands of people watch it. Be very ironic if it actually did, but hundreds of thousands of people watch it. Channel blows up overnight. Or I guess throughout the day. I would still have the I would have the support from the people that were watching me before still. We would have our inside jokes. People that watch the VODs would get a little bit of an idea, but for example, for the people that watch my streams as well as these videos, and have been keeping up, or are even in the Funny Fucker server, nobody, as funny as it sounds, nobody's gonna know the fucking Buford and Bufordina lore like we do. It feels like a sense of pride, almost. Like, yeah, we have our own inside jokes, and we have our own sense of humor because we share those moments together. Because we, as streamers and viewers, both share those moments in the same way that you're watching this video right now. And as the fucking Minecraft music kicks in at the perfect time, as you're watching this video right now, and you're experiencing this, I guess, semi-deep talk, whatever point of the day that you decide to watch it in, I have thousands of hours that people have watched that also share the same thing. And it's such a weird thing to think about, because when you get on a content-focused mindset, you don't really have the wherewithal to think, oh yeah, I've streamed 1.8 thousand hours, without thinking like, okay, well, I need to stream more. But in reality, fuck, man, that's a lot of hours. You know how many times you can make someone's day in 2,000 hours? That's all I care about. As long as I'm able to help someone enjoy themselves a little more. That's all I really care about. Being myself and being funny is secondary. That's why I like these videos. Because it feels like it's a heart-to-heart. It It really does. It feels like while I'm enjoying playing Minecraft, I'm also enjoying talking to you, specifically. The comments you leave on the videos are kind of just like a little bit of a response. Nothing too major. You don't have to feel like you don't feel obligated to respond. For all I care, I could be shouting into the void. Nobody could be watching this video. But at the same time, the chance that someone watching this video needed to hear or needed to spend time with someone today, and that was something that you achieved by just watching the video and chatting and hanging out. That's really what matters to me, more than anything. I don't really like talking about the time that I spent in tech support jobs. But one thing I will really say, I will really think of constantly is when they talk about how to act when you're talking to someone new. They specified when I was first working there. They were like, Lane, people that you talk to in this job, this may be the only time that they talk to someone today. They may be looking forward to this phone call. And however you portray yourself on the other line, that might be someone's only human interaction for the day. So you might as well make it a good one. And that stuck with me. Because, you know, you don't really get many moments throughout the day where you could reach out to someone. But the moments that you do are the ones that matter to me, at least. Let me finish off the video with reading the rest of this comment. And kind of the main reason why I decided to even talk about this on video today. Reno finishes off the comment with, I just want to express my deep appreciation for you, Lane. You're truly remarkable. Not only as a streamer, but as a person and a motivator. Your unwavering commitment to your beliefs and support for others in times of need are qualities to be admired. You've been a significant source of inspiration for me, showing me how to transcend from merely turning on the camera and hoping for the best, to thinking about streaming as an entertainer. Through your example, I've learned valuable lessons, from engaging with viewers to handling challenges with resilience, and seeing through major projects to completion. I hope you can understand the genuine admiration I have for you. I encourage you to embrace the praise I've given you as it comes from the heart. You're making a real difference, Lane, and I'm excited to witness more of your creativity, humility, and positive energy you bring to everything you do. I'll say, the reason why I made the imposter syndrome video the other day is I was genuinely feeling like things weren't working out. Kind of felt like I was spinning without a motor, or spinning on stripped wheels, you know? I felt like most of the time that I spent making videos or streaming or doing whatever the fuck I wanted to do, I felt like it was just a little bit, but the feeling was still there. I kind of felt like it was a little in vain. As of recently, I'm going to be level with you guys. As of recently, I've been very demotivated. Things have been a little hard. You guys know, if you're in the United States, you could probably assume that if I'm looking for a job, things aren't going that well. Feels like there's a constant descending shepherd's tone, you know? For those who don't know, a shepherd's tone is a tone where it has the illusion of constantly descending. It's theorized that if you listen to it for long enough, it kind of drives some people insane. For good reason. But that's how it's felt. Kind of going day by day sometimes. Going through and like waking up, recording a video, and then just moseying through my day, hoping that some good news comes in. It's been hard, genuinely. But it's moments like those where I do genuinely feel like there is some kind of hope. I don't usually like to get sentimental with people while I'm recording or streaming or anything like that. I think that might just be a side effect of growing out of the mental state that I grew up in. But what I do want to express is a sincere and heartfelt thanks. If you just started watching these videos for the first time, if you've been watching for a long time, if you've been subscribed since I've been doing other things, or uploading the old VODs from my previous servers I was in. I appreciate it. Genuinely. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you. We are way over time for today. But I think it's justified today. But thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, consider subscribing. It helps me out. It lets me know that I'm doing the right thing. If you really enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button and comment down below. If you guys want to suggest a topic for a future video, knock yourself out. I'll consider it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know where to reach me. But I will see you guys again next time. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a good one. I'll see you around. Bye-bye. Ethos says bye as well. Let me just. Can I zoom out to see? Oh my gosh. That was a bad idea.